So what's up, guys? Yeah. There you go, chicken. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. I'm guessing to eat that plant, though. Woo, I'm caffeinated. I'm ready to go out, even though there's not much to say. Nothing much has changed since the last video. But I figure since we had to go out anyway, might as well make it. Remember, if you want to get your name on that card of fame at the beginning of the video and help us support what we do here, there are links down below to PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, and my Patreon. And if you donate through any of those methods, I'll send you stuff in return as a way of me saying thank you to you. So thank you. Yeah, like I said, nothing much has changed. Curfew is still in effect until at least the 10th of next month. But like I mentioned in my last video, I think that's probably going to be extended or more restrictions imposed, perhaps even a lockdown. They keep getting new cases here. Yesterday there were another 50 just in Siem Reap. So it's not looking good for the total freedom vibe coming back anytime soon. Luckily, it appears from things I've read from people that live in different parts of town online that some of the road work is actually beginning to look good. Things are getting finished. They're about to lay down asphalt in a few places, which should be the final step. As you can tell from the road we're walking down, ours is not one of them at this time, but should be coming soon. But they had the guy who's in charge of the department that's in charge of all the road work. I don't know what government department that is, but they had the guy come out and take a look at what was going on, and he made some changes. He wasn't too happy with some of it. He said some of the areas they weren't using the right materials and they were taking shortcuts. That meant the work wasn't getting done, and if it was, it wasn't getting done properly. So it's good that they checked in and kind of said, hey, get your act together. We're going to do this. We're going to do it right. And they still plan on getting it done by the end of December. He said all the new drainage systems are about 60% done, according to the article I read. And about 40 or 50% of the roads, I forget which, should be done very shortly. I know people who live here are going to be walking around going, it's not even close to being done because of the way it looks, but that's what the word is from the official department there. Takes care of all the roads and whatnot. Ooh, dusty. Look at that dust. Woo. You're gonna walk down to the dust? It doesn't matter which way. They're all dusty. That way? Okay. We'll walk down this way then. Yeah. She almost took a header. I almost went in the dirt. Yeah. Yeah, neither of the kids wanted to go with us, so Pena was playing his video game. He likes a mobile game, Free Fire. I believe it's like a, I mean, it's a shooter game, multiplayer online shooter. I believe it's one of those battle royale games. Don't know that much about it, but he's into that. And Sunlight's daughter usually never wants to go anywhere. She's interested in talking to her friends online. And watches a lot of TikTok. Not a big fan of TikTok. I have a TikTok account, but I don't even list that in my description down below for my social media, because I use it very sparingly. Mainly as a way to get people, if they want to come watch my channel. And if you watch my channel and you watch the shorts I put on here, it's basically the same thing I'm putting up there. So I'll put it up there first, wait a couple days, and then put it on as a short on my YouTube channel here. That's alright, but man, Panya needs a haircut. That kid's hair is getting spiky. He's getting like a Bart Simpson hair. Gonna have to go in the next week and get that cut. Second, I actually trimmed my beard. She did it herself. I told her that when I go to the barber here, I always get a really good haircut, but it's hard for me to describe how much of my beard I want off, because by the time I go, it's always big and bushy again and uncontrollable. And usually they shave it to the point where it doesn't even look like I have any hair. Like they just shave the whole thing. So she got out a pair of scissors and went to town. Did a pretty good job too. It looks all right. Anything she missed, I can just touch up with a razor, so no big deal. And I don't know why I haven't heard of this TV show before now. I don't know where I've been. I guess sometimes, you know, living over here, you just kind of miss things that are happening back home. I don't get all the news on movies or TV shows that I would like to watch. But I recently found a TV show. It's actually in its second season already. It's already partway into its second season. I never even knew it existed. If you like supernatural horror type shows, I think you guys will dig it. It's just called Evil, E-V-I-L. That's it, Evil. It's almost like a spiritual successor to the X-Files, except without the aliens. It's got a little bit of a, you know, ghosts, and it's got a demon possession story arcs, miracles. There's a guy who's training to become a priest, and of course he's a firm believer in all that, trying to make sense out of it. Then of course his team consists of skeptics and a psychologist who believes it's all psychological for the most part. His tech guy who doesn't believe in any of it. And so there's a lot of philosophy being thrown around, you know. Was this actually a demon, or did it have a logical explanation? It doesn't veer off to one conclusion or the other, kind of lets the viewers decide a lot of times. I really like it. And there are overlapping story arcs in every episode. So it's not just like individual stories on each one. I really like it. I think it's well written. It's very well acted. I've been trying to binge watch as much of the first season as I can. So I hate to get to the second season, watch all the way up to the only, I think, the 4th or 5th episode, and then have to wait a week every time for new ones to come out. But if you're into that, it's a pretty good show. Not for everybody, of course, but I like it a lot. Ooh, look at that sky over there. Nice big fluffy clouds. Doesn't look like rain yet. Yeah, this is our Samaki up ahead. Love the old Samaki. They did find one more COVID patient or infection at Samaki, but I didn't read that it was closed yet, like they closed Salu. But I think they closed Salu because the guy that they found that had the initial infection, you know, had dealings with every single person at the market, so makes him kind of a super spreader. Yeah, looks like it's open. Good. That would have been a long walk for nothing. All right, talk to you guys in a minute. All right, we're now in the back way of Samaki. All the way in the back they have stalls. Oop. Plastic jugs to step on. Try not to trip. The last time, well, not the last time we were here, but last week one time when we were here, it was it had rained like most of the day. I mean, it was really, really wet. It didn't let up. And when we got here, everything here was flooded. Like outside and inside, you were walking through water, you know, up to your ankles, and not the best looking water neither, so I had to go home and scrub. I already had one infection, don't want to get another. But even on the inside, they had a bunch of people with brooms trying to sweep away as much of the water as they could, try to get all the garbage off the top. And of course, you still had motorbikes inside, and they were splashing the water up. Yeah, but Samaki, cooking. They got some kind of barbecue going. Just starting it up. Ooh, that is a whole lot of bitter mill in there. Where we go? We're here for something, I'm sure, but she always wants me to go first, and I don't know where she wants to go. And then I keep walking, and I turn around, and she's not there because she stopped off somewhere. So why should I go first? I don't understand. But anyway, guess it doesn't matter. I know that sound. When she makes that sound, she makes a certain sound when she thinks something is way too much money, like they're trying to rip her off or something. That's how you learn to communicate here. You recognize the sound. Oh, that means, oops, lady said too much money. A lot of fish here. Ooh, fish, chicken. I always love that. We had some really good fish last night. Not sure what it was, but it was good. And this one, you always got to be mindful of the motorbikes. There are a lot of them coming through here. It's almost like a roadway. People use it for a shortcut instead of going around the outside where all the roads are all bumpy and spine busting. I've come to the point where I don't even want to take a pass app anymore around some parts of town because the streets are so filled with potholes and so bumpy. I get out and my back's hurting and my kidneys are ready to rupture. I'm just like, I would have been better off walking. Yeah, I don't know what kind of fish that is, but it does look good.
1 kilo, $2.50.
Okay, 1 kilo of that fish is $2.50. Good. Pretty big too. Pretty big.
Name?
No. Yeah, what's your name?
Try.
Yeah.
Try.
Oh. Okay.
Big smile.
Yeah, but what kind of fish? She keeps telling me, I say, well, what is this kind of fish called? And she'll say, look at my word for fish. I'm like, yeah, but what kind of fish? That's what I don't know. I don't know what kind. Alright, we're going to be here a while. Talk to you guys in a minute. Alright guys, that'll do it for this one. We'll look at some other stuff here. Got more fish. That looks like crowhawk, I think. But and we got some crab, small little crab here. With some kind of spicy sauce, soaking it all up. Pretty good. All right, if you want to help support us and what we do here, there are links down below into my PayPal, buymeacoffee.com/DDC, and my Patreon. If you do any of those things, I'll send you a copy of my book. I'll send you a thank you email, and you'll also receive future exclusive and first look videos. Watch it before anybody else. And I always appreciate it. I love my supporters. You guys mean a lot to me. You always come through, so thank you. Also down below are links to my social media, links to my books individually if you want to buy them that way, links to my t-shirts if you're into those. Check out all my amateur designs. Hey, I know they're not the best, but I made it myself. I'm kind of proud of it. Also down below are other channels that are vlogging in Cambodia. Definitely check those out. They're all really good. And don't forget to check out my comedy podcast, Laughing on the Inside. My second channel. That link is down below. In the last video I posted on there just a couple days ago, I talked about a crappy day I had. And I mean that literally. You can hear all about it there because that story was not meant for this channel. And also about the report the United States government came out with about the UFOs. Ooh, is it spooky? Is it scary? Are we about to be invaded? I'll go to my podcast to find out. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. I appreciate it all. And I will talk to you. Whoa. There you go. Got some good beef going on here in the next one. In the next one is when I'll be talking to you is what I meant. I'll talk to you in the next one. That's what I meant to say.